What's up everybody, it's June 28th, 2016 and it's time for today's episode of Level Up, our daily video game news show where we bring you the latest and greatest stories from within the industry. And we're kicking off today's story with one of my oldest video game friends, Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, a lot of you, especially people around my age, may have grown up playing Sonic on the Mega Drive back in the day, and it appears now that a brand new Sonic the Hedgehog game is on the horizon. As part of the big Sonic event that's going on at the moment to celebrate their 25th anniversary, it was confirmed that a brand new Sonic game will be coming to us in 2017. We don't know much more details about it at the moment, but we do know a lot more details will be coming about Sonic and their 25th anniversary at Comic-Con. They're having a big blowout there, so that's in July. So obviously Sonic hasn't really been very good for a while now. I mean, there's been a lot of pretty subpar games, the Sonic Boom series being one of them. And talking of Sonic Boom, there is another game out, the Fire and Ice game, which is coming to the 3DS in September this year. Not really excited about that, but I'll be intrigued to see exactly what it is they're going to be doing. It would be great for them to make a... We've seen things like Ratchet & Clank come back, we're seeing Crash Bandicoot come back, so it does seem to be that the rebirth of the mascot is being a thing now, so look forward to that game in 2017. Can't wait to see what Team Sonic are going to be doing. One game that we now are not going to be getting for a little bit longer is the Batman Remastered, the Return to Arkham package that was bringing us Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. This game was supposed to be coming out in just over a month, in July 27th. But now this game has been delayed. There was a statement from Warner Brothers. They basically said, after reviewing the progress of the project, the team at WB Games has decided to delay the release of Batman Return to Arkham to give the team additional time to deliver a polished Batman Arkham game experience. So this is really, really strange because the game is only a month away, so you've got to imagine it's kind of almost going through cert and they've obviously realised it's bad. They haven't given any date, it's an indefinite delay. This is just really, really strange because we saw those images, we saw those videos, and it didn't look like that much of an upgrade. In some respects, it looked like almost like it was a graphical downgrade. We know they've gone from Unreal 3 to Unreal 4. So obviously they're having a lot of problems with this game. Similarly, they had a lot of problems with Arkham Knight on the PC. It's just not very good PR for Batman and the Arkham games right now, which is a shame because it is a fantastic trilogy. Hopefully for you guys out there that haven't had a chance to play these games yet, that this will not be too long a delay. But when a game gets so close and is delayed like this, you've got to kind of be worried. I mean, Mighty No. 9 was an example of that I can think of just recently, and we all know how that turns out. But as soon as we get anything more about a release date, we will let you know. One thing that we know is definitely coming, and it's actually coming tomorrow on June 29th, will be the next or the first free update to Uncharted 4, the multiplayer. So I don't know if anyone out there has been playing the multiplayer mode, but it's actually a pretty decent competitive mode there online. But they're now going to be adding a new map. In addition to that, there's going to be new guns, new boosters, new taunts, skins, and kind of a few features added to custom matches and stuff. Just a little bit of tweaking and updating to the game. So yeah, I mean, obviously Uncharted is all about that single player experience. We're really excited to find out what the DLC is going to be. But it's nice to see that they're continuing to support their multiplayer mode, which is actually a very good and very fun multiplayer game that you should check out if you haven't done so yet. One more point, we're going to move on now to the new generation consoles. We've heard a lot about these new generation or next iteration consoles, the Project Scorpio, the Project Neo. We've talked about them at length, and now we've actually heard from the big people in the industry. You know, we've had people talking from EA and Ubisoft and Take-Two, and they all seem to be in favour of this new console iteration, this kind of ever-evolving console rather than a generational thing. So there's a little bit of a quote here from the guys over at EA where they basically say, the idea that we would potentially not have an end to a cycle and a beginning of a cycle, I think is a positive place for our industry to be and for all the commercial partners as well as players. We're thrilled with what Sony's doing, with what Microsoft's doing, and we think it's phenomenal. I think it's good for the players, it'll be great for us as publishers about how they're treating it. So it's good to hear that these publishers are on board with these new consoles, because we were kind of worried what they were going to think about having to create games for too spec of hardware. But we do know that kind of these consoles are going to be forward compatible, backwards compatible, cross compatible. So it seems to be now that it's more going to be Xbox and PlayStation is becoming more like a platform rather than a single console. And I think it's inevitable that this is the way it's going to go, but it was really important to hear that these publishers are on board. Now the only big publisher really left is Tier from Activision, and I'm sure they'll be happy with it. Any way that they can make more money by having more consoles is going to be a good thing for them. And the final item for today is surrounding Gran Turismo Sport. We know Gran Turismo Sport is coming later on this year, but this is quite an interesting little story that apparently by playing Gran Turismo Sport, you'll actually be able to earn an FIA license in the game. So the FIA are the body of professional kind of sport racing. And just to clarify, this isn't an actual driving license. What this is, it's a racing license which basically allows you to compete in track days and other kind of tournaments, stuff like that. So the way this is going to be done is that you have to achieve a certain level of performance within the game. So it seems quite interesting. A little bit of details about it here. It says that to become eligible for the license, you have to complete the racing etiquette mode, achieve silver or better results in all the campaign mode events, and then maintain or exceed a certain level of driver class and sportsmanship points. So this seems pretty cool. I mean, I don't really know how useful these licenses are going to be, but obviously Gran Turismo is very much a hardcore simulation. We know they've got the big partnership with the FIA. They're bringing in an FIA kind of career mode. So they're obviously going all in with this partnership, and there's going to be a big thing about it tracks your bad behaviour, all about racing etiquette, so about how you should overtake and how you behave with flags and when there's a safety car, all those things. So hopefully this kind of thing will discourage people from doing the overtakes where they just basically they brake for the corner by ramming into you as you slow down and then going past you on the inside. So this is pretty cool. I'm definitely in favour of that. It really annoys me when I play online and have those sorts of races. It's impossible to drive against. So that's it for today's news. Make sure you do come back tomorrow for a brand new set of information on the video game industry. New stuff breaking all the time. Also, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this Gran Turismo license. Are you excited? Are you disappointed about Batman? Are you excited for Sonic? Leave all your thoughts down below and I will respond to you. But for now, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you all next time.